Timing couldn't be worse. The Eurozone is slipping into a deflationary economy, as many of you already know. Prices across Europe fell more than 0.5% in January. Steve Acunto is with Acunto Core College. Steve, how much is Greece stirring up here? How much of a tempest are they?
Well, it's not a tempest in a teapot. It's a big cauldron.
Yeah.
And the cauldron's the Mediterranean. Because you've got, look at Italy, Spain, and Greece. Think Portugal. You've got a cauldron. You have individuals who have elected from the left who are moving to the center so that they have stronger negotiating power. You've got the strongest of the leaders in the Mediterranean is Matteo Renzi, who just appointed, essentially negotiated the appointment of a new president, which gives him some glue in government. And you have these individuals together in the belief that they are economically stressed because of German accounting and the EU rules.
Okay, well, I just want to mention German accounting. Some say Germany perhaps has more to do with this than anybody else, or their own self-interest over the interests of the entire EU.
Well, deflation, which today in the United States refers to a football, but deflation for the most part in Europe augurs very badly for Germany and the so-called northern countries. The lowering of prices, the destabilization of the bond markets, they have to have their own interest at stake here, and they do.
Okay, well, they've been teetering on the brink of for a long time here. I mean, we're talking about unemployment there at 25% overall for the national group, and then I think at least 50% for younger people. Yeah. How do you recover from something?
Well,
like
you don't. Deflation means stagnation. Stagnation that there will be some prosperity in the so-called Mediterranean countries. They will, as Greece has, they'll have growth as a consequence of some deflation. But the northern countries, it spells disaster. Incidentally, one of the pieces coming into play now is the potential relationship between Tsipras and Greece with Vladimir Putin.
Right.
In other words, in the alignment of things, we have another outside player who's an opportunist.
Putin figures into everything.
He does. He does. God bless him. He is.
I don't know about all that. But
well, no, he's there. He's smart. He's cunning. He's not responsive. He's proactive.
Well, Varoufakis says he won't deal with what he calls Troika. That's, of course, the European Central Bank, EU, and the IMF. So whom will he deal with? He's got to deal with somebody.
Possibly Putin. But frankly, he could wait. No, it's true. And when they meet this Thursday, the answer will be that that Greece is going to wait for a proposal, I believe, to come to them. And I don't know if it's going to come. But right now, for the new government, nothing happening except a few symbolic moves is good for the new government, Tsipras.
Okay, what happens if Greece leaves the Eurozone?
It would be a problem for the Eurozone because it would confirm subliminally. And
bigger than any other country leaving?
No, not at all. But it would confirm to many in that basin the fact that the European Union is an arbitrary enterprise that doesn't really serve every one of its constituents, and that it's dominated by countries whose standards are different and whose realities are different from those in the Mediterranean basin. Well, I think it's a confirmation more than anything else.
Well, I tell you, with Putin in the mix here, a whole lot of things are going on. I guess what? This is not going away, and you're going to be back, I'm sure, next week to talk more about this. Hope things don't get too much worse.
Hope it gets better.
To say the least. Steve Acunto, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Julian.
All right.